Hey guys, so we're going to be breaking down the update this week. This is, I would say, one of the most dry updates we've gotten the entire year. If you look at every single week in this game, we get an update. If you look at every week this year, this is up there as one of the driest. In the middle of Legends Festival. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they think this is worthy of being a weekly update for Legends Festival. I'm not sure what exactly their thought process is. This is not, at least to me, and I imagine to a lot of you as well, this is not very conducive of a good quality update for Legends Festival. Now, it is very possible that they may be doing this because the Ultra is coming out on Saturday, this coming Saturday. That would be a little bit surprising to me. I am targeting next week's update, the 25th, to be when the Ultra is coming out. That's when sales are ending, I believe, on the 23rd. It would be kind of strange to have overlapping sales with how much is up right now in terms of the shop. So I think next week, 25th, is when the Ultra will drop. If the Ultra is actually coming out this Saturday for the Part 3 release, then we should expect to see a reveal and stuff announcement tonight at the latest, because we don't have one yet. So I don't really know why they're doing essentially nothing this week. There's no Zenkai, there's no banner, there's no nothing. So the only thing we have to really go over here are equipment. We have the Platinum equipment for Ultra Super Gogeta, and then we have, I think there's going to be a new co-op equip, and then there should also be a new Awakened equip because Russia's resetting this week. So we'll go over those, but as a Legends Festival weekly update, this is really, really bad. Just for reference, last year, this was the week where we got the Zenkai for LF Bardock, which was technically our third Legends Limited character Zenkai Awakening during Legends Festival last year. If you want to count Jiren, Full Power Jiren, his Zenkai Awakening was technically during the countdown to the festival, but I think it's fair to loop that in with the actual festival itself. We got Grade 8 Vegeta Zenkai Awakening, we got Full Power Jiren Zenkai Awakening, and we had LF Bardock's Zenkai Awakening, who's still like an exceptional bench character to this day. And up until this point in this festival, the only LF Zenkai character we have is Green Trunks, who is still a mystery. I don't really know why they Zenkai'd him. You could make an argument it was because he was weapon wielder, and they were trying to build up towards making some kind of weapon wielder base to prepare for the Part 2 release of Daimagoku and Tamagami number 3. But then at the same time, why then give him a green hybrid Zenkai buff instead of Future, which was Part 1, to tie into that as well? Doesn't make any sense. I think they're just incompetent. That's my conclusion. They're simply speaking, they are just incompetent. That's the only conclusion I can come down to, right? Occam's razor says, why is all this stuff happening? Well, because they are incompetent. That's the answer. All right, let's scroll down and take a look at some of the new equipment here. So this is the new co-op equipment. This is for Daima or Weapon Wielder. Okay, yeah, this seems pretty good. 10% health. We got 12% to base blast attack, 12% to base strike attack, and then 12% to pure strike and blast when tagged Daima and Super Saiyan is a battle member. So obviously they are wanting you to run this with the new LF Goku. Pretty good. I think this is just, you probably just use this at all times on every character, probably, right? It's just a good solid equipment. It kind of reminds me of the PyCon equipment. Okay, so we got that. We'll take a look at the Gogeta equip last because that's the most anticipated thing we're getting this week, I think. There should be an Awaken equipment. Really? Okay. Girls. 18% to base defenses, 18% to base strike attack, 15% to base blast attack, and then 12% to pure blast if a battle member other than this character is tag girls. Okay, whatever. Let's move up to Gogeta's equip. Alright, so this is obviously for Ultra Super Gogeta. The very first summonable Ultra. This is a good thing. I'm not gonna, downplay the value of Platinum equipments for Ultra characters. I think this is a good thing. It's a lot better, I think, when compared to unique equipment for Legends Limited units, because you don't need to invest tons of resources into these. The only issue I have with these Platinum equipment is there should not be a restriction for 7 stars on these. There's no reason to restrict people to have these Ultras at 7 stars for them to be usable again. It is hard enough just to pull the character one time, considering, like, if you're really somebody who's going to be spending CC summoning for Ultra Super Gogeta, why would you then, on top of making it how tough it is to pull the character once, restrict the buff for the character on the equipment? It makes almost no sense to me. This is just completely counterintuitive to what this equipment wants to do. So I really don't like the 7-star restriction on these equipment. But I can't deny that this is, at the end of the day, this is a good thing. By the way, they did also add a 4th slot on these Platinum equipments. All the fourth slot is it's not adding anything new to the equipment. They're just separating the 7-star restriction to a separate slot. So that I believe the other equipment already have this reflected as well. So like Broly, they just moved the 7-star restriction to a different slot, and that's just to separate it from the 3rd slot. All right, let's take a look here. So 25% health, 60% to base stats, 25% special move damage. Okay, that's pretty good. 25% health is a lot. Following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. 60 key. Okay. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 15 to all arts costs for 10 counts. That's pretty annoying, actually. 15. All right. Slot 3 nullifies own unfavorable element factors for 10 timer counts every time this character uses a special move arts card. Wow. So all of his blue cards are type neutral. So he uses a blue card against Vegito Blue. He uses a blue card against Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He's going to be doing type neutral damage there. Applies the following effects to self if own remaining health is 50% or below when hit by an enemy's art attack while this character is on the battlefield. Restores health by 30%, activates 3 times. Isn't that literally just Tamagami number 3's ability? Nullifies unfavorable element factors for damage sustained. Permanently. So he goes permanently type neutral defensively when he falls below half HP. Okay, and then the 7-star restriction, 120% damage inflicted. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. Nullifies enemies' special actions that activate when changing cover for 10 counts. Okay, so he just gets cover null for 10 counts. Remember, this guy also has cover null on his green card, but that was the only way he was previously able to get cover null. So him just getting it on entering the battlefield is very good. Card draw speed for 10 counts, because he already has card draw, so that's actually going to be double card draw speed for 10 counts. And then nullifies enemies' reduced key effects. You know what's funny about this? This is essentially what every character is now. Every character is just cover null, double card draw speed, and then either like reduce card destruction effects or reduce key nullification effects, or reduce key or nullify reduce key effects. This is literally every character is this. Every character is just the same. This is a really good equip though. 60% stats, 25% special move damage. A special move is going to be permanently type neutral, extra health, 60 key on entry, double card draw speed, cover null. He's got the disrupt. Interesting. He's got the Tamagami number 3 healing. 120% damage. You know what? Let's go check out. Let's check out what his kit is looking like. So I believe it was, what, 100% damage? Yeah, because back when this guy first dropped, characters didn't just get 100% damage right away. 100% damage inflicted. What other damage inflicted does he have? He gets extra damage when the gauge fills up. And then he gets extra damage against a powerful opponent in movies. Yeah, honestly, his damage is not that high. Does he get anything for his main ability? 20%. I mean, he's getting 120 from the equip. I mean, he'll be over 200. He's going to be 220 just from that. He's getting extra damage from the gauge fills up. He's getting extra damage from the main ability. One thing to remember here about this guy also is his ultimate gives him 30 counts of endurance null. So if the ultimate is... if he's not using his ultimate against the character that removes buff effects, he's going to have that active for 30 counts. And don't forget, he can use the ultimate twice, because I believe, what is it, when he has a defeated ally or something like that? Let me see. Where is it? Yeah, when 2 allies are defeated, he randomly destroys one of his own cards to draw the ultimate. So it's when he's last man standing, he draws the ult. This equip is very good. The only concern I have is this guy's going to be really squishy, right? Because the equip doesn't give him any, like, sustained damage cut. Or not, yeah, sustained damage cut buffs. He has 50% reduced damage received. That is pitiful these days. That is free-to-play characters have 70% reduced damage received. So this is terrible. But he's at least getting 60% base stats, 25% HP, and disrupt. But in terms of bulk, this guy's going to take a lot of damage, right? I mean, him going type neutral can help against green characters, but I mean, even type neutral damage is going to be tough for this guy to take. So we'll see. It seems pretty promising. I think that's easily the best platinum equipment we've seen so far, but we will see how well it actually does fare for him. But other than that, that's essentially everything we have this week. I have no clue as to whether or not they're going to be giving us the old... I mean, again, I think if we don't see a reveal stuff announcement by tonight, then the Ultra is not coming out on Saturday. I don't really have any explanation as to why they would not give us at least a 1% sparking Zenkai this week if the Ultra is not coming out on Saturday. Like, do they seriously think this platinum equipment is enough to just for a Legends Festival week? Is this they just think this is good enough? This is a little bit concerning. I was willing to give them a chance. I mean, I've been very vocal about how much I did not like part 1. I thought part 2 was at least respectable, but given how subpar part 1 was, I thought maybe they could have done a little bit more for part 2. But now seeing this week, I mean, this is really bad now. They had one really nice week. I believe it was 2 weeks ago, I think is when it was. It was when the Zenkai for Purple Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta dropped. Because we got him, we got the unique equipment for Sword of Hope Trunks, and then we got the free-to-play Vegeta. That was a very solid, I would call, off week for Legends Fest, right? It's a week where we're not getting a new banner featuring new characters, but we still got a lot of content that week. That was a good week. And to me, that really feels like the only good week the entire festival in terms of, I guess, either meeting or surpassing our expectations for Legends Fest. So I don't really know what they're doing here. I am definitely going to think about how I want to handle I don't know, my response to how they've been treating us for this Legends Fest. I'm either going to do it. I'm thinking about potentially doing a video series just talking about all the problems with the game and some potential solutions. I don't really find the current position of the game to be very favorable. And I mean, if they're not going to step up and do their job to fix the game, then I feel like the onus is on me at that point. Like, I need to step up and do something and give suggestions and list out what the problems are, list out possible solutions, and hopefully they take note and listen and help improve the game, because that's what they should be doing. But if they're not going to do it, then I guess I got to do it. So let me know what you guys think of this week. One of the driest updates we've seen this entire year, even though it is supposed to be Legends Festival. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.